Hey guys, Captain Foley here. Nobody's here right now, but that's okay. I'm sure somebody will pop up. It says you're live. We're building an audience for you. How you're doing that, I don't know. I am in widescreen, which is cool. Didn't know I could go widescreen. This is a new thing. Hey Chris, how's it going? Welcome. It's actually, I'm surprised. I usually have a few people on by this point, but I'm just killing some time waiting for a video to upload, waiting for my phone to finish its backup, and I'm basically just sitting here doing nothing, and thought, what a better time than this to talk to you fine people. So, hey, is it Stevis? Stevis? So yeah, hi Chris. So I've been sick and had a bit of a cough and a sore throat. Went to the doctor today and found out I have bronchitis. So that's fantastically awesome. Bronchitis for the win. Yay. Plus, I dropped my iPhone and cracked it. Yeah, I've never cracked an iPhone in all the years I've had one. Ever have I cracked the screen. Today, when I was... Thank you, Chris. Yes, it's a sad thing, but today when I was at the doctor, the phone fell, and I've just had a bad couple of days. First, I put my dog down, Sally, which is what Chris is talking about. Poor thing. She's a sweetheart. And then I've got bronchitis, and then I dropped my phone, and just one bad thing after the other. Although my phone is still under the new protection plan, so it's only like $29 to replace the screen, which is awesome. So, thanks, Chris. I haven't been dealing with it as well as I anticipated I would. The first like 2 days were really rough, but it's getting better. And thank you for all your support, guys. I actually talk about it in my next Captain's Log, which is coming out on Friday, the 18th. So, if you guys want to, and it's in loving memory of Sally, that Captain's Log. So that's how it starts out, and I kind of talk about it in that. So there you have it, guys. We're up to 10 people now, which is pretty all right. A lot of people are at work, so, but yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for stuff to happen on the old computer, and might as well do something with my time. So nobody's commenting or questioning things or whatever, so I'm sorry that I don't have anything to talk about. I'll think of something. Yes. 10 people are watching this video. It told me so. So, yes. Trekyards is going well. Fleet Yards, we just launched the Fleet Yards page, which has been awesome. If you're not a member of the Fleet Yards page and you love sci-fi ships, check it out. It's a generalized page for all things sci-fi, ship, and tech related. And there's some great stuff on there. People have posted some great ship pictures. Droids are welcome. Weapons, anything tech from anything sci-fi or anime, anything like that. No Star Trek though. Star Trek stuff I want to keep on the main Trekyards page. Hi Mary Beth. Hi Jean. Hi guys. Welcome. I'm just waiting for stuff to upload and waiting for my phone to back up and stuff. So I just thought, why not go on and chat with you guys. Not much, Jean. Not much is going on. Got to meet Rick Sternbach over the weekend at Northeast TrekCon. Yeah, Rick's a cool guy. We've hung out with Rick a few times now. We had a booth right beside him at Denver Comic Con, and yeah, he's a fun guy to hang around with. Actually, Trekyards is the reason he got invited to Denver Comic Con, because when they invited us, they asked if there's anybody that we could potentially get to join up, and we suggested Rick, and they got Rick, so that was kind of cool. He had great things to say about your show. Oh, you talked about Trekyards. Cool. Well, what did you say? What did he say? I want to find out. I'm sitting on the toilet going number 2 and got a notification that you were on. Yeah, that's when I do a lot of my Facebooking too, Gene. So I'm glad I can't smell it. Could you show me the Defiant that's behind you, please? What, this one? I know it's not this one. It's this one you're talking about. This is just the Playmates one. Good friend of mine, Michael Friedis, actually gave me this a little while ago. Just one of the old Playmates toys. Pretty cool. It's got sound effects and lights. So yeah, the Playmates Defiant. Can you tell us something new to say about the new series of Star Trek? Are there any news? Yes, there is news. Just talked to somebody that's working behind the scenes on that show. Talked to them the last 2-3 days. They actually asked us for some suggestions and some help with 1 or 2 little things, so we've given them that. They are working on it. You will see the show, don't worry. Everybody's saying that because it's been delayed, it's going to be canceled and all that, and that is just not the case at all. You guys need to be patient. There's a button on the bottom that like slides, but what does it do? I don't know. Anyway. He was a celeb guest that took it upon himself to sit with us at dinner. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Trek Collector, how's it going? Any new news on Axanar? No, I haven't heard squat, nothing, diddly poop, squat all about Axanar, actually. Just same information that you guys have got about the trial and stuff coming up in January. When are we going to hear about the cast? I don't know if they've even cast it, so... But yeah. The Defiant. I tried to get Rick to talk about the bird of prey scale discrepancies. He politely declined to comment. Well, according to FASA, there's 3 different sizes for the bird of prey. There's the great bird. Okay, there's the bird of prey. There's the great bird, and then there's the greater bird, which is huge. It's like 200 and some odd feet. Oh, I don't know that if it's feet or meters. But yeah, the smallest one's the bird of prey. It's a scout class ship. It's about 12 people, like in Star Trek 3. But yeah. Like your Playmates Defiant. Well, thank you, Chris. I actually have, that's one of the other Eagle Moss ships I have in the other room, is the Defiant. And I've also got the one you got sent me, that Samuel gave me, the Refit Enterprise NX, which is over there, which is awesome, which I can actually show you guys. Might as well just show you my, see? There's the, it's my work desk. And no, I did not been drinking out of the shot glass. Ignore the Saurian brandy bottle. This shot glass was actually for some fingernail polish removers, because I needed to loosen up some crazy glue on one of my glue nozzles. So, Gene, once I get back to work, I'd like to sponsor a show. How can I do that? Sponsor like on a regular basis or just an individual show? Give me more specifics. Oh, Sylvia's joined. Hello, Sylvia. That's my sweetheart. She's at work right now. She's probably on her lunch. I'm just waiting for my computer to upload a video and to back up my phone. So I'm just killing some time. Anything new with model building? No. I got to finish my refit. I got to start working on my refit again. Do you remember what type of boat was in the Star Trek DS9 called Sarajevo? No. No, I don't. I'm sorry. Hello, Connor. Gene, an individual show on the ship. On a ship. Yes, the one from Robotech. you'd have to email us at trekyards@hotmail.com. And what we do for those, like the perks for the Indiegogos and stuff, you just donate, like, if it's just a mission briefing style, it's like 50, $60, and then we'll do the ship of your choice. If you want, like for Trekyards Originals, if you have your own ship design or whatever that you want 3D modeled, and some flybys and all the figures and stats worked out by Samuel and myself, and things like that, that's like 120 and up, depending on how many flybys you want or how many great shots you want. Thank you, Sylvia, sweetie. I look like shit. I'm sick. I got bronchitis. I'm dying. I got the black lung, pa. Do I play Star Trek Timelines on my phone? No, I played it on my iPad, but yes, I do play it. Cool decor. Thank you. I want to put in for a Fleet Yards show. I want to sponsor it. Okay, well, like a full episode, or just a mission briefing where we just kind of talk about the design and the ship without going into full details and stuff. Because our Fleet Yards are pretty much organized. No, I'm not taking off my shirt. Oh no, Foley has the Ebolades. Yes, Gene, I have the Ebolades. For the like good Star Trek ship model. Full episode. Oh, damn. Well, we'd have to talk about that. We'd have to arrange something, because the Fleet Yards are pretty structured as far as what ships are coming up next. We want to use ships that we have 3D models available for, so I'm not sure if you necessarily... Sylvia's crying because I won't take my shirt off. If we don't have a 3D model for it, there's no sense really doing a full episode on it. If you do want a mission briefing style to start off with, we can do that for sure. Get some pictures of it from online and stuff and talk about it, discuss it, find out some basic information about it. But not every ship is going to warrant a full episode, because there's just not a lot of information out there for a lot of stuff. Plus 3D models are a problem in some instances. So I will expect emails from Eugene. Indeed. Don't know what that says. Sorry. For Andrew or Andrew. Randall Scott, get more of that Saurian brandy and you won't cure your cough, but won't mind the symptoms as much. Exactly. Is there an area you'd wish you'd seen more ships from? TOS? Absolutely. We never really saw a TOS fleet in TOS. Even in the remastered, they didn't really do that. I want to see dreadnoughts. I want to see scouts. I want to see tugs. And maybe for Discovery, we'll see that stuff in the background. So thank you, Gene, for sharing that. That's beautiful. And it's a thing of beauty, I'm sure. Hopefully it's a healthy color. So, yes. 13 people, 14 people. Excuse me. Kind of a bad time of the day to go live because, good, I'm glad you're healthy, Gene. Bad time of the day to go live. A lot of people are at work, and so they can't necessarily get away from what they're doing to watch. But I was just bored and had nothing to do and thought, well, what else can I do? I might as well hop on here and just chat with you guys. So, and now everybody's quiet. That's awesome. That sounded yummy. I'd like to point out that I'm not wiping Gene. Gene's an interesting character. That's all I'll say. We got to we got to meet him in LA. He took us to In-N-Out Burger. Nice guy, but yeah, interesting character for sure. Well, since it's more of a TNG era, I should have been nice to see a more series focus on that era. Where do you down your... Gene, I'm gonna reach through this phone and crush you like a Apollo hand. Chris, yes, I would love to see your AMT Defiant, even if it's not finished. I'd like to see an update video on it. Something like that would be cool. Connor, I have an unhealthy obsession with the TLE era. It's probably supposed to be TNG. So many possibilities. Where does the obsession become unhealthy? Would you say this is an unhealthy Star Trek obsession? All around me, Star Trek everywhere. I just want my phone to update so I can be done down here. Do you know which will be alien species in the new series? Well, they're saying that there's going to be a Klingon captain who's going to be one of the potential bad guy baddies. You know, the new Tomalak who shows up every once in a while, or the new Guldukat who's sometimes a good guy, sometimes a bad guy, sometimes a complete asshole. So there will be Klingons for sure. The Romulans probably won't be in it very much. There might be whisperings of them. I talk all about this in my next Captain's Log, which comes out on Friday the 18th. The political landscape of Discovery. So that would be a good place to check that out. I don't know about the true what aliens are going to be on there. I think there might be an Andorian from one of the background or behind the scenes pictures that I saw, but who knows? I expect Vulcans, the standard stuff. I would love to see Lieutenant Eric's from TAS, the animated series. I'd love to see his species represented. 3 arms. Even Emrys, the Cetaceans, see the cat-like people. They were in Star Trek 4, in the council or the duty, the judges' chambers, not the judges, the courthouse thing where Kirk got. Oh my God, I have a headache. Anyway, watch my Captain's Log on this Friday, the 18th, for all that information, talking about that kind of stuff. So, you have an awesome collection. Reminds me of the stuff I used to have. Yes, well, this is basically just part of it. Most of it's in the next room. This is just kind of a corner, as it were. Welcome, Keith. Shouldn't you be working? How come CBS Paramount never indulged us with the Federation and Romulans going at it like the Federation did with the Klingons? I don't know. It would have been awesome. Good question. Joel, a female Andorian as part of the crew of Discovery, that would be nice. Yes, I totally agree. Computer. I think. Okay, I gotta. Sorry, just computer issues here. I'm back. Stevis, I'm trying to rebuild my collection. Why? What happened to your collection? Did you lose it in a fire, or did it get stolen, or do you have an ex-wife? Because that would, that's been the death of many a collection, for sure. So, not making light of the situation. I mean, if I don't mean to do that. So, okay, sorry. There we go. Yeah, nobody else commented, so. But yeah, definitely check out my Captain's Logs. I'm beginning. That sounds dirty, I know. Gene, don't even comment. I know what you're gonna say. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit more proficient with my editing software, so I'm trying to make the Captain's Logs more interesting by including pictures and stuff that of what I'm talking about, which I never done before. But I think that is something that you guys will really enjoy, and it'll really help you and benefit you, because I talk about FASA stuff and Starfleet battle stuff that you may not be familiar with. So I do put the pictures in there and stuff now, so that should be interesting. Have you been to the TOS set in Ticonderoga, New York? Yes, quite a few times. You haven't been paying attention. I've been there for Mission America, we were there for Mission Canada. I was also there for Trek Ticonderoga. James Colley's amazing. He lets us do our own thing on the sets, and we've had got some interesting video and stuff from our last trip there that will be released over on Trekyards over the next months. So stay tuned. There's lots of cool stuff coming from the TOS sets. Wasn't there a rumor about Worf has a Captain Possibility TV series that didn't seem to work out? A Captain Worf series is such an old rumor. I don't know who started it. I think it was probably Michael Dorn that started it, but I don't think it was ever really a thing. It's kind of one of those Star Trek urban myths that has just developed over the years. I don't think it was ever in development. I don't think it ever will be in development. Cisco even told him in one episode of DS9, you're not going to get a captaincy because you fucked up this mission. You basically paid more attention to your wife than you did to the mission, so who knows. Well, I hope you get up to the sets, and I hope you enjoy them because they're amazing. I sold it all to feed my ex-girlfriend's children because their dad was being really nasty. Well, that sucks. Kyle, for a beginner model builder, Captain, what would be a good ship to build in your opinion? For a beginner, get one of the the new AMT kits, the 1000 Enterprise model. This one I've done up as the Defiant, the Mirror Universe Defiant. But this one's really simple to build. It's a great looking ship. Proportion wise, it's excellent, and it's just one that it's a great addition to any collection. It's a nice size. It's not too big, not too small. You can do many different options with it. There's parts in there to do the cage style. You can do the Where No Man Has Gone Before version, and as well as the production version, which is this one. But there's also stickers and decals. This one I've got the actual stickers on, which is awful. But the decals kind of screwed off on me when I started doing the decaling, so I ended up just using the stickers on the side, which are just regular peel and stick stickers. So even if you don't know how to do decals, do that. I do know how to do decals, but like I said, these ones, they came off and they immediately got ruined, so I needed to switch to the stickers, because this is before I joined the model club that I'm in. I now have a guy that can make me any decals I want. I've got decals for a 1/1000th scale model like this that have been custom done, the USS Executioner, and my registry number from Star Trek Online. I'm building my Connie from Star Trek Online at some point. It's even got the hull detailing and the different configurations on the hull and stuff for that. So I have that ability now. When I built this one, I didn't, so I just said, fuck it, I'm just going to use the stickers, because I didn't want to go ahead and buy a new set or a new kit to do decals. So yeah, and this one, I don't even have it glued together because it fits so well. That's why it's a good one for beginners. Even the engines come off. I can just take one off for you. There you go. And then you just slide it on and line it up, and it's good. So great. AMT 1/1000th Enterprise kit is the way to go, for sure, especially for a new model builder. So yes, that would be my suggestion. Well, there's a lot of any of the Polar Lights 1/1000 kits. Well, AMT and Polar Lights work together now. The big 350 scale Enterprise is Polar Lights, but those are AMT. There's this, I think it's the same company. That really confused me. There's Polar Lights, Round 2, and AMT, and they're pretty much all the same company from what I gather. They use the same molds and stuff. So, but that's what I would go with. Great stuff. Wish I could stay and watch, but I have to teach class. Sorry, Michelle. Jake Hamilton joined. Did you get the Star Trek 50th Anniversary Limited Edition Blu-ray box set? No, I have not yet. Ashley Bunker, Wes, welcome guys. Kyle, My Enterprise E ended up gluing it. You play Star Trek Online on console as well? No, I just play Star Trek Online on my computer. I don't have any of the new age consoles yet. I still need to acquire one, but they're just kind of pricey. So if I did, it would be a PS4 that I would get. So but yes, so there you go. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, like I said, now I have a guy that does custom decals for me. So any size decals I want, anything that I want them to be or to say, I can do that. I can even do custom 1/350 scale decals. But when I do my next, I'm going to do another 1/350 scale Enterprise, TOS Enterprise. I really want to. I'm going to make it my 1.5 version. It's going to have some extra stuff. It's going to have like phaser ball turrets, much like the TOS Connies from Starfleet Battles have. I'm going to add those. I'm going to add registry lighting, so it lights the registry, very realistic style. A lot of people have done 1.5 versions of the Connie, both CGI and physical models, and they look fantastic. So I think my next one's going to be a step up from what I did the first time around. Oh, I finished my big Connie. It's in the other room. Don't worry. Finished it long ago. I have videos of it online. The detail on my bridge, I think, is fantastic. It's, if I do say so myself. The one I am working on, which I hated, which I hate, and never really wanted, is the refit. I'm just getting some photo etch in right now. But no, I never wanted this model. I never wanted to build it. It scared the shit out of me because it's so detailed in the lighting. I've since had a friend give it to me, give me the model kit. And another friend designed a plug-and-play lighting kit for me, so I feel like I have to finish it, but it's been a good 3 years in the making. The TOS one was much simpler. Hi, Joe. Is the one that the engines are loud? Yeah, that's my 350 Connie with the loud motors for the spinners. That's another thing I'll change for my 1.5. I'll either get the LED Bizards, or I will get you got quieter variable speed motors too. So do you play Star Trek Alien Domination? I played it for like a day and a half and it just bored the shit out of me, so no, I don't play that anymore. Hey Joe, not much is going on. I'm sick. I'm not really sick. I still have my cough, but I went to the doctor today and it's bronchitis, don't you know? So you have to finish it with the lighting. It will look awesome. Yes, I know. I've got everything I need to finish the refit. Bye, Chris. See you later. Trek Collector is leaving. Bye. I got everything to finish the 350 refit, but I just haven't had the time or the desire to do so, unfortunately. So, yeah, it's a daunting prospect to finish that one, especially all of the Aztecing and getting the pearlescence looking right is going to be a bitch. I really wanted to paint on my... Yeah, I know I'm sick, Joe. In the head. I really wanted to paint on my Aztecing with the pearlescent paints. You can use the pearlescent red and green and blue and do different masking techniques and actually have it glitter when you look at it under certain lighting. That's what I really want to do. But that's a lot of fucking work, and I don't really want to spend the time to do that. I do want to do it right, but at the same time, I'm going to take the shortcut and use the Aztec decals. Hopefully they work properly. And, hey Joe. Anyway, bye Joe. Joel, have you... You have to tackle it one small part at a time, then for sure you'll get that going. Well, I've been doing that. I've got the base done, wired up, lit, painted, awesome. The saucer's practically done. It's ready to go together. It's the light blocking's all been done inside. Hey, Slick. I just got to get the lighting set up in there. I got to make some modifications to the bridge so the spotlighting will work properly. And the secondary hull is kind of, yeah, it's going together in pieces. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. I'll get it done sometime before I die, hopefully. Like I said, it's been 3 years in the making now, so hopefully one day it'll be done. Why Star Trek alien food? What Star Trek alien food would you most like to try? Some of that chocolate that Counselor Troy tries. I can't remember what she calls it. Other than that, plomic soup would be good to try. No gach. I don't want to try gach. Nothing Klingon, probably. Maybe try some blood wine. It sounds kind of disgusting too, though, so I don't know. Joel, or you focus just one part, like example, 1 or 2 hours. By weekend at once. I know. I keep telling myself that, but I haven't had the opportunity to try it. Hey, Micah. Prune juice. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Yeah, I don't know. It's a daunting prospect. I'll show you the base though, if you guys are interested. Which I think you might be. So, like I said, my base is practically done. Once these, if I plugged in the power source, there's one that's main power. There's one that's main power, and then there's the other ones that are. There's spotlights in the base here that shine up on the ship, and then there's also the ship lighting. So the base is done-ish. It needs another, like a dull coat or whatever, but it's ready to light the rest of the ship. It's ready to go. And these glow a really nice blue. There's a nice blue ring around them when they're powered on, which is very cool. Hey, Micah. I got my nacelles here too, the intercoolers. They have a nice, the proper purple color. They're not actually black in the movies. They're a purple. They're a dark purple. And this has the my friend Dave and I, we mixed up this paint, which has some aluminum fleck in it. You can't really see it in this lighting at all, which is awful. But it's got some aluminum fleck in it, so it's a metallic purple, and it's the proper color for the inner chiller grills for the warp nacelles. So the ship's coming together in pieces. Focusing on, certain aspects of it at a time, kind of thing. And that's all been done over the course of like these 3 years. Like I said, I keep meaning to get back on the project, and I just never find the time to, and I need to make the time to do it. I would say after the new year I'll start it, because my model table is very soon, this upcoming weekend I'm getting all the Christmas stuff out, is very soon going to have my little miniature tree on it that has all my Star Trek ornaments and stuff. So my model table is going to be kind of out of commission for a while. But yes, it is something that I do want to get finished, and I need to get finished. I've done some model building videos and tutorials on it on the channel. Check them out. They're in there's a playlist for the 350 refit where I've gone through. I've done my arboretum. I've got my officer's lounge done and painted. The base, like I said, all the saucer preparation and getting the saucer light blocked and stuff has all been done. So that's all good. I've got most of the light blocking done for the secondary hull and things like that, but it's just now I'm getting some photo etch and stuff put in, because the photo etch is important. It's a daunting task, and it's something that I'm working at and I'm trying to get done, and please bear with me, guys. Maybe not based on the cover. Holy sexy captain. Thank you, Ash. You ash hole. Sorry to hear about Sally Stewart. I hope everyone is doing okay. Yeah, like I said earlier, Uh, I didn't deal with it as well as I thought I would. San, I went and got checked. I've got bronchitis, so I'm on medication to get rid of it. But anyway, as far as Sally goes, yeah, I didn't deal with it as well as I thought I would. Having to take her to the vet and see her get, fall asleep and stuff was really painful for me. The first 2 days were really rough. Things are getting better now. I'm starting to deal with it. So, Joel, what's the worst part of etching and why 1 or 2 hours? Why not 1 or 2 hours per week? What's That's the worst part, the etching. Yeah, putting the photo etch in is a bitch because you got to get it seated properly with super glue. Then you got to fill in with putty and sand and make sure it's smooth and blah. Thank you, San. I will. Like I said, I just started medication today for my bronchitis, which I didn't know I had. But that's where we stand, guys. 24 viewers, and you're all bored to death, I'm sure, listening to me talk about my damn model, which is not going anywhere, really. Ooh, who gave me an angry face? Who did that? I didn't see who posted the angry face. Do it again. Come on. I saw an angry face float past my screen. Who's angry, and why are they angry? Was that you, Joel? Because if it is, I'm going to come and punch you in the nuts. There's a cry face. Yeah, that's right. Punks. Paul Giovanetti. How's it going? There's an angry face. Who did the angry face? I have my suspicions. Just buttoning up a Fleetyard model. Hey, Barry. How's it going? Is this the same sickness you had since Sam was there? Yes. Well, no, I think it's a different sickness, but the cough really held on, and I found out it was bronchitis. So, Captain, any more Trekyards episodes of the other Axanar ships? Because you and you guys, Alec Peters, and a whole new love for TOS styling. We do have some filmed on the Axanar ships with Alec Peters, but they are currently in the bank, as it were, because of the whole Axanar lawsuit thing. Fine, sorry, should be Fleetyards. No, Captain, I'm not bored. I'm enjoying this. It's a pleasant end to what has been a good day. Good. Not Fleetyards. Oh, okay. Yes, what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, Axanar. Yeah, we have some episodes done, filmed and in the can, as they say, but we're not releasing them yet because people are very uppity about Axanar if you're on the wrong side of the Axanar fence, and to show anything right now is kind of pointless. Might as well wait until the lawsuit's handled, it's done, and then we can see what the waters are like, and eventually they'll be released down the road, so I wouldn't worry too much. Randall Scott, that might have been me, but it was unintentional. I assure you, just trying to change how I was holding my phone. Ah, I see. San, I'm loving Fleetyards, but not the theme song. The theme song is just, it's only on for what, 15 seconds? You can live with it. We're not changing it. Sam had somebody make it up, and I think it's fine. I don't know. It is what it is. So, yeah. Like my attitude, you can live with it. It's 15 seconds, so we're not changing it. So suck it up, Buttercup. Anyway, yeah. So, any questions about anything, guys? I really like that perfect model for a beginner question. It was awesome. I got to show off one of my models, and TOS is on space right now. I know it's 3:00. Damn, son. Which episode is it, Chris? I'll have to run upstairs. With Axanar, it's been tricky. I hope that gets resolved, but it seems CBS is afraid of the fan base, ends up doing a better job than what they can do. That's not necessarily what it means. By any other name. Oh, okay. Really not necessarily need to be running upstairs by any other name. Just saying. Hey Jay, welcome. We're just chatting, hanging out. I'm waiting for a video to upload and for a phone to back up. Beep, beep, beep. There you go. It's backing up right now. We're good. No, I'm just kidding. It is currently backing up, but I'm just stuck in my basement, so I thought I might as well throw on the phone and talk live to y'all. Hello, Captain. It's been a while. It has, Jay. Well, in a live chat anyway. I talk to you online all the time. As a fellow G1 fan, what is your favorite Transformer? Ooh, Sideswipe. When I was a kid, I loved Sideswipe, mainly because he turned into a Lamborghini Countach, and I absolutely love Lamborghinis with a passion. And I thought Sunstreaker was a bit of a retard, but you know, that's Sunstreaker's twin brother, who's also a Lamborghini, but kind of a modified one. But I have to say, G1 Sideswipe is still my favorite, and I have still not got the G1 Masterpiece Sideswipe, which sucks. But yeah, him and Optimus Prime would probably be my favorites. I never got any Optimus Prime toys as a kid, so I've since made up for that. If you check out my collection in the other room in some of my videos, I've got two shelves of Optimus Primes. My son Thomas is online. He just hit 200 subscribers on his YouTube channel. Check it out. It's Thomas Foley 45. Go subscribe, make him happy, and whatnot, and all that jazz. He's all excited that he hit 200 subscribers. Our YouTube channel is up to what, 18,147 subscribers last time I checked. So Red Alert was a bit of a retard too. Nice car, but Soundwave's cool, yeah. Barry has a lot of Optimus Primes. Cool. I'll have to check. I'll show you my collection sometime. Samuel's seen it. 2 shelves worth of just Optimus Primes. If you could have a 3-way, wow. Micah, if you could have a 3-way with either Vulcan, with 2 Vulcan hotties or 2 Romulan hotties, which would you choose and why? 1 Vulcan and 1 Romulan hottie, and just because. I don't know. That's an interesting question. Probably 2 Romulan hotties because they don't suppress their emotions. They'd be all over that. Although if it was Ponfar time, the Vulcans are the same way. They're pretty wild in the bedroom, so that's a good call. I would do 1 Vulcan, 1 Romulan. I think that's the way to go. Yeah. And I want it to be one of the Romulans, the TOS Romulans. They don't have the funky, ridged up foreheads. Yes, I've heard about the Power Rangers movie being made, but I have no interest in Power Rangers, so. Samuel, too young to appreciate G1? Oh, absolutely he is. Chris, so if someone wanted to send Trekyards something, what would that be to the return address on one of the perks that was sent? Yes, it would. Joel and Soundwave did appear in an episode of Knight Rider, although it was just a small remote-controlled robot. That's cool. I have the Transformers movies. What do you think of them? Oh, the new ones? Yeah, they're good action fodder. They're good movies. I have them all as well. But Michael Bay really ass-raped G1 Transformers. I just got the Steelbook edition of the 30th anniversary of the Transformers the movie from 1986. And it's fantastic. They've redone it. It's 4K now. Awesome. But they really need to remake Transformers a la good. Yeah, Michael Bay to Transformers is what JJ is to Star Trek. He absolutely butchered and ass-raped every character that I loved. They're good movies. They're enjoyable to watch, as I've said, even with JJ's stuff. But thank you, Chris. The only movie. That's right. No, they're enjoyable to watch, but they're not anything special. The fact that they've got Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime is fantastic. Now they actually have Frank Welker back as Megatron. The first movie, they didn't have that. So there are good things about the Michael Bay movies, but at the same time, it's just a butchery, and it's like watching one of your favorite children get assaulted in a back alley somewhere. It's just not fun. He didn't screw up TMNT. I enjoyed both TMNT movies. The second one was a little long in spots. Till All Are One, yes. Out of the Shadows was basically a live action or CG version of original episode, which I thought was awesome. I love seeing Krang. I love seeing the Turtle Mobile. It wasn't a good movie per se, but it was good if you're. I really enjoyed it as a TMNT fan. I did get a little bored in spots where it was kind of dragging on, but I think they were done fairly well. Both TMNT movies, so I really have no problem with his take on TMNT. If they would have done that with Transformers and made it essentially the exact same characters and an episode of the original G1, I would have been super on board and super happy with it. But no, they really assaulted it. So you can always hope that they'll make a Space 1999 movie that would be a nice plot twist. Somebody has updated Space 1999 and done some remastering of it, and I've called it Space 2099. And I think those are available online to check out, so they should just return to do the Transformers in animation, not live. No, I'd love to see a live version of my G1s. And we kind of got that in the last Transformers movie. I can't remember what the title was because all the movies bleed together for me because they're all so much the same. But the one where Optimus Prime was actually a flat-nosed Mack truck was amazing. That should have been the first Transformers movie, in my opinion, to see him as that instead of that new fucking atrocious rig that he is, which is just awful. So anyway, yeah. Long story short, Sideswipe was my favorite character in G1. So, and there's the Angry Face. Who did the Angry Face again? I saw Jay gave me a like. At the same time, the Angry Face floated across the screen. So, who's Angry Facing me, and for what purpose this time? The problem is they think they can improve on the stories and characters, and they move away from the source material. Exactly. You know what I want to see? I want to see a fucking Transformers series or a Transformers movie that doesn't have a goddamn human in it. I don't need a fucking human to relate to the goddamn Transformers. Sorry, some of the best Transformers stuff I've seen over the years hasn't had included a fucking human. You know what it is? Beast Wars. Amazing. And the War for Cybertron series, the games. No humans involved. Just, I can relate to Transformer characters. I don't need a fucking human being in the mix. Even Transformers Prime, the series, was stupid in the fact that it had the kids in it, but amazing series otherwise. And eventually, during the end of the series, they basically removed the kids practically entirely from the thing. So that's the way to go, guys. You don't need characters in your movies so that kids can relate. One of the movies I love is being released in live action, Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, that looks good. I don't think OG Prime was a Mac. I think he was a Peterbilt. Oh, well, flat-nosed, whatever. Thanks, Chris, for making me look stupid. Oi. They're probably angry at Michael Bay. Beast Wars, yes. From the trailers of Ghost in the Shell, it's exactly like the animated movie. And with Scarlet, I will. Yeah, I should probably be wrapping this up. This has been a long live chat, but it's been fun. I've just enjoyed hanging out with you guys. It's like you're here hanging out with me in my basement, or I'm at home, or at your place hanging out with you watching Star Trek on space, Chris, or with Gene. He's probably left, but he was taking a shit in the bathroom watching me. So, you know, it's like I'm hanging out with you guys. Anyway. But yeah, we need good G1 Transformers on. They need to reboot Transformers yet again and do it properly. So, there you go. Thank you, Stan. I will. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day. It's been great chatting with you all about these fine topics. I want to have... in regards to Barry's last thing there, talking about... What are we here? Mask would be sick, Barry. Absolutely sick. You're welcome. I want to see a good live-action He-Man. A good live-action He-Man movie would be awesome. One that's actually based on the fucking characters. Dolph Lundgren's was interesting, but again, a total ass-raping of a great 80s franchise. for the first time. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get going, but thank you very much. I want to do another live soon. I want your guys' opinion on it. What do you think? I want to do a live chat, but on just 80s cartoons, talking about all the old shows that we used to grow up with and we used to absolutely love. Things like Cops, things like Adventures of the Gummy Bears, Mask, Silverhawks, Transformers, G.I. Joe, She-Ra, He-Man. Bleh. So many. And I think just answering questions about that, I think would be awesome. So, Jason Momoa as He-Man. Nah, it doesn't really have the body type for it. I will, Barry. Don't worry. I will give a heads up for that one because I think that's one that people are going to love to talk about. So, yeah, I'll write up a list of all the best 80s cartoons. I'll probably miss some because I always do. Tailspin, for Christ's sakes. Tailspin, The Adventures of Chip and Dale. Darkwing Duck. Bleh. There's lots of them. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody. Captain Foley signing off. Bronchitis and all. Next time you see me, I might be cured. I might not have the Ebola AIDS, as Gene calls them. Bye, everybody.